The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. And now we have no gold, no nothing, just a pile of old stones and a dead body.
No, come off it. Let's just take what he had and let's get out of here.
But he didn't have shut. A piece of iron and a slip of paper. You can't even wipe your ass with it. And you said he was supposed to be some great lord.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon. Right, of course, silly me. You'll have to excuse me, I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, that I do, that I do. It's really hard being a human, isn't it? I mean, we can get hurt so easily. Even falling from a tree could kill us. Can you imagine? Or we could catch an illness that makes our skin crack and blister. Ugh. Not to mention aging. Don't even get me started on aging. Honestly, being a human sounds so horrifying. I mean, it is horrifying. Anyway, where were we? I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me! I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that? I'm sorry. It was... wait, how did it go? Oh, very unprofessional. I just want to be able to give people things so they can give me gold coins in return. I like them. They're very shiny. I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it. Have a safe journey. Try not to get eaten. I'd hate to lose my favourite customer.
prepared for anything.
We ain't safe here.
Be prepared for anything. I'll teach you to respect me.
Be prepared for anything. I'll take you down with me! Wait, keep your eyes peeled. I'll take you down with me! I'll have your head on a pike! You'll be fertilizing the soil. I'll teach you to respect me! You fight like a milkmaid! I will bleed you. You'll be fertilizing the soil.
We're being watched! You'll be fertilizing the soil! Don't mess with me! I will bleed you! I'll teach you to respect me!
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Oh well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food? I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first... Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really. Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be? But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night. Don't be silly. How? Some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things. Well, I live here, obviously. Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we? The same way you did, I presume. Am I? That's odd. No one ever accused me of that before. Well, I guess that's what living alone in a cave does to your conversational skills.
buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off. Pursue potential customers. Listen here, pal. Clearly you don't understand how trading works in a place like this. I've no idea where you come from, but here, it's the potential customer who needs to pursue the vendor. And that vendor decides to sell to them or not. It's the vendor who makes the decision, not the other way around. How many people here do you think are offering to exchange goods for coins? I'll tell you, not bloody many. Yeah, Orla, a woman merchant from the keep. Go on, try giving her your money. I bet she'll just shortchange you and call it a day. She has no wit and no finesse. I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember, good business, only with Connacht. Fair price? Yes, Connacht. From a merchant family, to be specific. Oh, I've always wanted to join the Royal Geographer, but I broke my leg. You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten places. That's what LSA and I dreamed of. Well, a friend from back home. It was a long time ago. We were both snot-nosed kids who didn't know any better. We'd run around Connacht, drawing maps of every corner. My mother used to get on my ass for wasting so much paper. She got in with the geographers, started running errands for them. Well, it was right after my accident. I might have said some things I shouldn't have. Oh yeah? Maybe you wouldn't know a good thing if it bit you right in the ass. I swear. First thing I did when I arrived was ask the locals what this village is called. And they just said, wait for it, the village. There's also a sunken village nearby. So I asked them what that one was called, and they said, the Sunken Village. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded, and they told me, the village. How do you even work with that? Long enough to know what sells. Not that I'd mind having a wider selection of goods, you know. Some more options on offer. But people here don't need much, so what you see is all I have. Then there's the refugees. For now, I guess they're good business. But long term, doubt it. Sooner or later they'll run out of money. They don't have any way to earn it since no one wants them here. They'll get kicked out.
What do you want?
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but one evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, think afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. Bastard. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after. We set up camp near the Arch Spire with everything that's been happening lately.
Bloody hell, look at this! The old place is in a shambles. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. And who are you? What you want? You another one of the What do you take me for? A senile old idiot? I know that my boy keeps sending all of you little piss ants to snoop around his old man. How did you all get it into your stupid heads that I am ill, huh? That's bullshit. Everyone's going on about how old Gabon's gonna keel over any time soon. I'm old enough to know what I'm talking about. I served my time. I swear, each one... Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands. Hell, I should have been an healer. These herbs. No idea what it... Good. You're digging a little deep, aren't you? Bring me a drink. So, what was your question? That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and... It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman. Why all the poking around? Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. Getting a bit curious. You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them. No, back in my girl cried when I left her, but how was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the week... Heck knows what he came here for. What's got you so nosy? I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked... well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. The kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of... But they're gone now. We went in together, but... oh, a hard loss. What's got you so most... But here wasn't just some empty cat. Looked like... hell. Wanna know more? Speak with... now... Peace, you say? Trouble is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me, bloody bastards. But when I drink, I usually pass out. Ah, me.
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag. Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you. Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian. In my day, you only saw old, familiar faces. It was easier to share with others. That's so. Fine. Not so long ago, we'd have sat down and had a drink with the I don't know. But you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk. Thank you. We used to come here, the 3 of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley. Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff. Now you're talking.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire. Stale fish? Yeah. Look around. You mean the old pier? Why is it called that? A lot has been happening here lately. People come and go and... Hey, not here, obviously. You won't see your old man here unless your name's Dara. Mine sent me here because he hoped I'd make something out of my life. I got mauled by a weird beast during a hunt and I was bored out of my mind and...
from around here. Don't know. If I knew what to ask, I'd have asked it already. Now that I believe. I remember when we were here, not taking it. You bet they were. It's all been falling apart ever since they put Captain Brendan in charge. That one's got 2 coins, whereas I should be, if you ask me. Doesn't, not that I serve anymore. I'm retired now. Phil, not that. Honestly. Don't even get me. I talked to Riderick from the music, asked me. We had a. You had to. Huh? No, Phil. It was. I'll go on.